With the Farm2Table Direct Show, and we are back going at it out here at Ozarks Homesteading Expo 2024 here in the show arena. Behind me over my shoulder is Shawn and Beth Dougherty, One Cow Revolution, and they were talking about the Indispensable dairy cow. They're one of the top speakers here at Ozarks Homesteading Expo, and just a part of a huge lineup of speakers and presenters that are here. And for a minute, we're going to turn it over and let you get a little taste of what they're doing here.
Those animals who are no longer being pursued by predators or managed in herds by humans, settle down, get really comfortable, spread out, and repeatedly graze their favorite forages. And so I eat all my favorites, and I come back in 3 days and they regrown, little shoots, and I eat those. And what happens if we repeatedly graze the same forages over and over again, is that eventually we kill them. In the meantime, all the stuff that wasn't a favorite has gotten big and woody and no longer palatable. And so you end up with pastures full of bare spots with big weeds. That's why Shawn said, I forgot what she said. It was relative to something. Forget that. So we're going to manage this grazing. In conventional grazing is unmanaged grazing and in degrazed pastures. Managed grazing imitates nature. In nature, ruminants don't have sharp teeth or sharp claws. They can't protect themselves except by bunching in groups. But they taste good. So they're pursued by things that do have sharp teeth and claws that want to eat them. That keeps the animals bunched. And because our ruminants stand, defecate, and urinate, along with a bunch of their friends, on the stuff they eat, it means they have to keep moving. You know, if dinner is down here and I'm standing around with my friends, and this is where I do my business, right? Very quickly, dinner is soiled and I have to move to the next spot. What that means is that in nature, grazing grounds are stomped, manured, urinated on, consumed to a certain extent, and then abandoned for a period of time as my migratory herd is moving around to fresh grass. The places where we've been, that have been manured and urinated, grow up in thicker forage. That's managed grazing. So all the goals of our intensive management of animals
Let's go to about 4 minutes.
Are towards that end. We want to produce the natural ecosystemic effect of improved pasture. And you can do that with cows with a single strand of white string. You can set up temporary fences in 5 minutes made out of white electrified string. Go see Joe Putnam at Premier One if you want to know more. This is a very easy method of imitating with human work what happens in nature just by the very nature of grazing animals and predatory animals. Where is this possible? This happens to us all the time. People bring us onto their farm and they say, yeah, I don't have a pasture yet. I can't get animals because I don't have pasture. We'll say, well, do you have open land? Because if something's growing there, you probably have a pasture. And we'll come on their places and it'll be like right now it'd be goldenrod up to here, right? But if you look down below, there's grass down there. You have a perfectly good pasture. Good pasture does not look like a golf course, and it doesn't, except for in like April, May, June, maybe, look like, sort of lovely, green, flowing, knee-high stuff. Over the course of a year, a lot of different plants are going to come in a good pasture, and they're all important plants to have in your pasture. There may be 100, 200 species of plants in a native pasture.
All right, everybody. Well, there you go. Just a little bit of Shawn and Beth Dougherty's presentation here at the Ozarks Homestead Expo 2024. We're going to be moving on to a different location, catch another speaker. But this is kind of the sort of information that's out there about grazing and about how to use things to imitate nature to get you your best grazing for your cattle and all your livestock. And so that's a good thing, good piece of information for people to know. We are going to now head out, as we promised you, wall-to-wall coverage. We're heading out to provide that now. And as we depart away from this, you can kind of see there is a huge crowd just gathered around here and around this. And, that's what it's all about. And, folks, we will see you on the next